Like, the thing that's making Seth and Cody so good right now is we generally don't know what Seth's character is feeling like, because we saw him stare at a watch for however long, like for the whole show, basically. Then last night, Paul Heyman's literally yelling at him, he is in your head, do not go back. He is in your head, do not go back. Cody was sitting in the same spot for like 2 minutes. Same spot for 2 minutes. And Seth had already told him to back off. He's there. He's his. Paul Heyman's like, do not go in there. He's in your head. He's in your head. Do not go in there. Seth runs in there, tries to go for the stomp, gets hit with the crossroads. That is a great story because you generally don't know what Seth is gonna do. Is he gonna cheat? Is he gonna try to win it clean? He can't lose. That's all I know. He cannot lose. There's no way he loses 4 straight.
What if he loses?
If he loses 4 straight, it might be cooked. And I genuinely think they might end the division early, or they might end Seth as the leader early.
I don't know how he can win at the same time, because like they low key backed into a corner bad because Cody just had a tight stinker against Drew. They say so. Like in rebuttal, like do they have him just like have a banger with Seth and win? Also. In my head, maybe this is just a Roman thing, though. But it's like, they should have never let him go out there and call that title a B title. They should have never let him do that. So, like, in my head, like, I don't know why my head still sting on that, but most WWE fans aren't like me and you, I feel like they don't really, like, the recollection of storytelling is there, but it's like, that might be a minor detail that I might have made a major detail. But it's like,
nah, it is.
But I feel like
major detail because
if Seth
it has been looked at that way. Like Gunther lost last year, and everybody said going in that Gunther should win.
Yeah, that's true. So
they made Gunther look stupid in losing too, twice.
That's what I'm saying. But it's also not in a place like Saudi, so they might like it'll actually. I feel like be 100% like a WWE type decision. So yeah, I agree though. Seth losing, but then again. Seth said, forget about that 3-0. So.
But you can't.
Yeah,
you can't. Because if they ever see each other face to face again, he can just use the 4-0 thing again. Like, there's no way that Seth should be able to beat Punk and Roman, but he can't beat Cody. Because Punk could beat Cody, Roman could beat Cody. So, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And especially if you're going to do Seth Punk at some point. I'm assuming they're doing that after Crown Jewel. You can't turn around and just have him lose to Cody and then go into the thing with Punk coming off a loss, and he could potentially lose to him too. Like the way they tried to, they looked like they were going to build him up after SummerSlam has been a complete 180. Like the guys that have gotten the best out of the division is Braun and Bronson. Seth ain't gained shit. Everybody around Seth has done great. Braun, Bronson, and Becky all look great coming out of SummerSlam. Since then, Seth has had like a couple of moments where it's like, okay, outside of that, it's like, damn, he leaving the division, don't help him, lost with Becky, all this other shit. It's just like, he got to get something, bro. There's just no way. There's just no way. Because then why would we take him serious? And he's supposed to be the world champion.
Bro, I just don't know what's happening. Like, Raw has me excited because, like, I don't know, bro. I mean, y'all know I'm glazing, bro. I don't really care. What's going on with my dog? Like, what's going on with Jimmy? Like, what's going on? But, like, that's what I need to know. Like, how does this correlate back to... I don't know, bro. Like, Roman the loose end. Like, Roman is the loose end of this story to me. Like, I understand, like, Cody and Seth doing what they doing, but, bro, the whole reason why y'all even bonded in the first place, I mean, Seth even said it. Yeah, you was the lesser evil. And so, like...
Which I think he was lying.
Yeah, he was definitely kept. They was friends, bro.
Everything he was saying, I said, you're lying. Bro,
you're lying, bro. You literally said you're a shield for that man. Bro, you ain't said that since. Come on, bro. Don't do that.
Exactly.
You was buddy.
Since
You was
Roman
buddy.
was sick and had the Universal title. It's the last time he did that for somebody.
You know what I'm saying, bro, that was fraud watch up. I ain't gonna lie. But I didn't know how they were gonna connect the dots back there. Because I didn't predict Seth's demise to be this early unless, like you said, he win. He should begin a whole new tyranny, like, of evil.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. Like, yeah, because I mean he just beat the top guy.
So like he should be.
So now him saying that it's his WWE would actually make sense. But he can't lose to Cody and then come out on Raw and say this is still my WWE. No, the fuck it's not. Because that would mean he lost 2 matches in a row. He didn't get pinned, but he lost the tag team match too.
For sure. What if?
And then he won. He didn't even win the title on some real shit. He won the title as a cash in. So it's like, then what, they had a fatal 4-way after that, and it's just like,
what happens if Randy hold Cody though?
I would love it.
I would love it, but like, how do they just do it off the strength of Cody beat him back then, or they do it to the strength of like maybe Seth pull the string?
Nah, it's got to be just Randy's just tired of being
off the
somebody that comes out and helps him, because he ended up getting beat up last night because of it. So he could just say, I'm tired of being not your punching bag, but like coming out and helping you and being somebody that gets attacked all the time. Like same way kind of with Kevin Owens. Like Kevin Owens got tired of it after a while. It was like, bro, we've been doing all this and you don't care. You take us for granted. But at the same time, Cody could turn around and say the same thing to them. Like, y'all only doing this so that y'all can get something from me. Same way with the fans. Like, that's the thing, is like, both of them could do the heel shit. And I know I keep saying this shit with Cody, but Cody was so fucking good as a heel. Like, they probably wouldn't let him do the shit that he was doing on the indies. But he would be the best heel in the company if they turned him in. I'm telling you that right now. He'd be better than Dom, because the initial reaction of him doing it would piss them off. And then the shit that he can say would all be true. The shit, how they pulled with Cena and brought Cena back in and did all this. And the fans was cheering for Cena after Cena did what he did and was saying what he was saying. He said, bro, I'm trying to be y'all people. I took down Roman and all this, and this how y'all pay me. Like, everything that he could say would be true. He's like, y'all wasn't loud enough for me in my initial run. That's why I had to leave and come back. And now all of a sudden y'all love me. But y'all wasn't loving me when I was on the indies. Y'all didn't love me when I was in AEW. Like, there's so much that he could say that'd be like, damn, like, he not wrong. But they didn't. I don't think they're gonna go that route. I think they're gonna put him into the Cena route to the point where people start disliking him. It's like, it should be heel, should be heel, should be heel, and they're just gonna keep him face because money,
they can
merchandise, top guy.
if they give him good stories as a face, bro. That's why people got tired of Cena, because I mean, he wasn't even getting good stories. Then in the stories that was good for him, he was winning them too. So we was like, bro, damn.
I was gonna say, you knew he was gonna win.
Yeah, so
same thing with
like,
Cody.
It's like with Cody, like, I'm fine with him like going on a Cena run, but they've already shown that he can lose a little bit. Like, they've shown that he can take an L, like, a little bit.
But it's to the people he didn't need to lose to. Like, he didn't need to lose to Brock or Cena. Yeah. The people that we said needed the wins were Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre type guys. They didn't get those wins. But Cena and Brock got those wins. For what reason? No idea, because they were going to be Brock and Cena regardless. The Cena thing is more on The Rock and Triple H and them just not following through what they said they were going to do or what the original plan was. But still, having Cody lose the way he did at WrestleMania, once you knew that The Rock wasn't coming out, was nuts. Because he just got hit with a belt and it was over. It was like, what the hell? But then it's like, with anybody else, he kicks out of fucking everything, including the second match with Cena. So it's like, the lack of continuity with that just didn't make sense. And then you turn around and then Cena gets fucking killed by Brock when Cena beat Cody, and then in the second match took Cody as far as he could, and then Cody beat Brock 2-1 in their feud just 2 years ago. See me to tell me 2 years later Brock is better at fucking almost 50 years old than what he was 2 years ago? Like, the continuity doesn't make, like, it just doesn't make sense. You can't put all that together and be like, yep, that makes sense for... No, it doesn't. Because there's no one on the main roster at this current moment, besides Braun Breaker, that I feel like they'd be like, yeah, Cody can lose to him. Maybe Randy, and then maybe Punk. But I don't think they would do it with Randy. And then if they do it with Punk, it wouldn't be till WrestleMania. So that means he would beat a bunch of people all the way up until April for that eventual match. And I think this is part of the reason that Cody didn't want to be world champion in AEW, because once you're a champion, it's hard to book you to lose. It's hard to find the right person to beat you. So the more that Cody would have won, the more the people would have resented it. They ended up doing it anyway because he was stuck with just the mid-card title, and they only had one at that point. But I think that's part of the reason that he didn't want to, is because he felt like he might get put into that John Cena role of like, you win so much that you start to become hated. And he hasn't yet. But over the next few months, the more and more he wins, that shit could start happening.
I just hope it don't. I like him as a babyface, bro. Cody cool, like he good, bro. Like it's just like I need him to lose that suit shit. Like I need him to just dirty up a little bit, bro. Like you ain't gotta be clean. You ain't gotta be clean. You can be a
but see, he does during the matches. That's the thing that be like surprised, because we've seen at different times in different feuds where he's taking it to that step. You're like, all right, like faces don't really do that type of shit. Now Cena did have some moments where he was doing some wild shit and be like, yeah. But he had to do it because of who he was going against. But so, with Cody, we've seen him do some shit that's like, that's not your top guy, good guy stuff. Like that's some heel shit. Like
what's going on? I'm trying to shut
that's heel
my leg. Yeah, nah, but if he do that, like if he can dip into that mean streak, that's what we need, bro. We don't need to cut.
When he comes on the tracksuits, that's when Cody,
I know something going on.
His best, in my opinion.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you, bro, ditch all that JFK suit, bro, we don't, bro, leave that in the bus, bro. Come out here and talk your cash, because you can talk. Your promos be a little presidential, but you can talk. But
Facts.
I need him to do something. If he's gonna beat Seth, I need him to do something. I need him to do something to take it to
if he just beats him with the trifecta,
it's clear. I need
that
him
shit
to
better be the main event, because if he do, turn that shit up.
I'm gonna need him to do something pretty good, like for real. But like, even if Seth win, like if Seth winning clean would be cool. That would be a cool story if he won clean. But it's like,
because then it would put him back in the light of being the absolute leader of the division. If he loses, you mean to tell me a dude like Braun Breaker is not looking at him like, this nigga kind of weak? Yeah.
But even still, bro, that would be nice though. Like, I know it's early, but like, it'd be kind of nice though. But like, what if Braun looking at him sideways and then Seth end up checking him? It ain't like you were derail Braun. Like, honestly, if he just fall back in line for a little bit and then end up crashing back out later and then winning, like it could go either way. It's just conversation. Because
Braun could look at Bronson and be like, "Hey, bro, didn't you beat him once? If you could beat him once, I could for sure beat him once." Like that's the thing. That's like,
then it's like
you brought in Bronson. Bronson could always be like, "Man, I'm off this shit." Like
it has, but it's like, but even if you tell that story and it's like Braun look at Bronson, like you beat him once, maybe I can, and you don't. Now we gotta go into a character of Braun that we probably ain't never been to, and then we gotta,
similar to like Charlie Dempsey and them. They were like, if you win, you can get out the group. The first time Tavion Hodges went against him, he lost, so he had to stay. So it's like, I ain't saying do that exactly, but something like that, to where like, all right, let's spar. Let's see what you got.
Right.
Like if you think you better than me, let's go. And then Seth wins, and then Braun Breaker's got to look at himself in the mirror and be like, all right, I'm not ready yet.
Right.
Like I'm not at that moment yet.
Yeah, it's always like the same payoff. It don't always got to be the same. We can get there, but it's like, if y'all already feeling the tension, okay, if Seth not helping out, even Seth could be like, look, let's say he beat Cody, and the Vision keep doing what they doing, and the Vision lose again. And Seth be like, look, I left y'all alone because I thought y'all could do this like by yourself. But I guess I gotta babysit y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That could be the little turning point of him talking kind of crazy to where Braun is like, all right, bro, look, I'm tired of you, dude. Like, we can run it. You can do a
Because
lot
I
of stuff.
assume War Games is going to be them and
Right.
I guess somebody else. I don't even know who else it would be. There's only 3 of them. So they would have to get 2 different dudes. It's like,
you could get 2 different dudes. I'm saying they might call Brock for that shit. I don't know. They might. I don't know.
shit.
They might call Brock for that. And in return, it's like,
Who the fuck on the other side then? So you got Seth or Cody, Punk, Roman, Jay, LA Knight, or Cena.
yeah, they're gonna lose because there's a lot of tension on that side. I mean, there's a lot of stories they could tell. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just depends on how they want to do it. Like, because I don't know. I think in my head, I think the best route is to have Seth win, or you can have Seth lose if you choose. Him come back to the division in some capacity, have Braun look at him crazy, or Bronson look at him crazy, and be like, all right, I don't know. Either way, you can do that, and Seth either has to realize that he needs to go do something massive to keep them on his side, or he can put him in check. We can go there.